All right. So, good afternoon already. Greetings. I will start with that. I would like to thank you for this amazing opportunity to show you our achievement in this short period of time. And before we talk about the achievement itself, I will tell you a short story, a story about myself. As a member of Asian family household, we live two different parallel lives. The first one is something what you see right now. You can call it a professional, the academical. And the other one is something that awaits me after finishing a master degree. And that's returning back to our family grocery store, or how you love to call it, večerka. And why did I bring this up? Yeah, that's the main question. I brought this up because in those two different words, there's always one same enemy, and the enemy is cash. While helping my parents, we held our executive meetings over dinner, and there was always two questions that came up. The first one: do we have enough money through the month? And the second one: can we invest or do we need to hold back? Even though it may sound like a trivial question for you, it has tremendous impact. What do I mean by tremendous impact? By not answering these two questions correctly, it meant not having food on our plates for next days, basically starvation. And when living my academic life, I've learned that this has a name, and it's called cash flow, or rather cash flow management. And once it hit me, this is not something that only a small grocery store face. This is the same challenge that large corporates or mid-sized companies has as well. So we are one part of them. The key question is, do you want to live in the world where cash is uncertainty? I do not. And I believe neither do any company. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our success story, the company that we help to drive their cash flow, behavior, and their challenging product, Trendaro. So before we talk about the solution itself, I will introduce to you what is Trendaro. Trendaro is research platform that sends surveys to their users, or better to call them respondents. And in return, respondents can obtain digital cash, or they call it digital pigs. And once they reach 500, they can request a payout. That's what I want.
So now the big questions comes up. What's more powerful than knowing what people want? It's actually knowing when they will ask for it. And that's exactly what we solve for Trendaro. Because in their current system, respondents can request their payout at any time, any moment after reach a certain goal. And there is no warning, no schedule, just boom, someone clicks withdraw. And that creates a tough balancing act for Trendaro, because if they keep too little money, payouts get delayed and users get frustrated. And once they get frustrated, they can lose trust. And if they keep too much cash, it just sits there and doing nothing. So our mission was clear: to predict how much money Trendaro needs and when. To do that, we deep dive into the data. We got massive data sets about respondents' information, like where they shop, what they watch, what they like, what they don't like, and even where they live. From this data, we made patterns. And from these patterns, we made insights. After that, we could finally build our predictive model that could predict what happens next. And now, Trendaro doesn't need to guess anymore. They know exactly how much money to set aside. They don't have to overcompensate. That they don't have to freeze capital just in case. They moved from reacting to predicting. And that's the real game changer because they freed up their liquidity, reduced risks, and freed up trust with their partners, users, and with entire ecosystem. And here's the real winner because our model fits right into their into their system. There's no extra pipelines, no extra platforms, no extra complicated onboarding, just one automated system ready to go. So yes, we helped Trendaro predict the payouts, but we also did something bigger. We gave them tools to grow faster, grow with confidence, and to stop playing defense and start playing offense. Yes, this story was about Trendaro, but it's not just about them. Sorry for that. Yes, so it was not just for Trendaro, but it was for any other company where time matters and where people want to take control of their money. So if you would like to, we are ready to cooperate and make something smart. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now you are owners of mid-sized company.
My first question is like more practical side of the project because you collect the data from questionnaire, that's right?
Yes.
So you send this questionnaire to employee of my company.
So for you to understand the Trendaro itself, their product, it's not for the employee, it's for everyone. Basically, anyone can sign on that page and can answer to those questions. Therefore, Trendaro or rather Behavior, the company itself, has like really huge data sets about their users or respondents and their demographic information. So we just use that.
So now I'm very confused. What's like the output for me from that?
So you train, or this is the input for you?
Exactly, that's the input.
Knowledge, and from this input, they probably do predictions specifically for you. And then you input some. I'm just trying to understand as well as my colleague.
Yeah.
And then from these inputs and this prediction, you have the chance to share some information about my company, our company, and then you have the knowledge from all those respondents.
So
which is like part of the forecasting. I'm really trying to understand. Sorry.
Yeah. So. Yeah. so basically, I would say you are really close to that. It's like a really specific tool for only there's just one company for Trendaro.
Okay, so we're sourcing the knowledge of other people to help us plan better for us.
Yeah, basically.
It works. Okay. So what is the motivation of those respondents?
You mean the one who responds to the questionnaire?
Yes. How did we get them?
All right. So the main the main motivation is that they get digital points, which is equivalent to cash, basically, that they can withdraw. So that's the motivation.
How long is this questionnaire?
How long?
Because, you know, I would like to know how much time I will spend with this.
It really depends. It really depends. It can last like few minutes to like 10 minutes. It like really depends.
Okay, and is that tool is counting with the people are changing? Like there is some, I don't know, yearly, monthly basis. Where should I input more data in it?
All right, so I probably didn't understand that. Can you answer it after for me?
What was the question? What more?
Because, you know, people are changing. So if this tool give me like, I don't know, notification that, hey, it's time to you fill again this questionnaire or something similar.
Okay.
Because, you know, I'm changing, people are changing, so
Yeah.
the pattern has to also change.
Mhm. The respondents firstly fill the questionnaire about their demographic data and behavioral data, which is static, that they can't change it anymore. So I think these updates of behavioral and demographic is just static and couldn't be like changed in the future. So basically, the model is trained on the data that the respondents fill in after the registration on the trained arrow.
Okay, but you also mentioned there are some behavior data you are putting
Yeah.
in.
That after the registration, each respondent needs to fill the like startup survey, which consists of these informations like behavioral and socio-demographic data.
Okay.
Okay, since you are focusing on prediction, where exactly you can make a profit in it? Since those predictions are based on some kind of data, where you see the most potential and profits? Since how you would utilize it, how will you basically make money out of it?
It's a service, so we get paid for this service.
And how much?
we,
We determine.
we didn't
Okay.
discuss it. Yes.
So thank you for your presentation.